my YouTubers. This is your cameraman, Daniel Drupsky, for today's new update of October 9th, 2022. And these are the things I got today in my flea market around Schuylkill Haven County. Yep, Schuylkill Haven. And today, well, last night, it got pretty cold. It was like about 35 freezing. Yep. And now it's warming up in the upper 50s and low 60s today. Yep, eventually soon, by maybe next week, we might be going into the freezing mark. Something like that, for about 3-4 days. Yep. And gas is probably going down, but food prices are probably just keeps going up. Yep. And I know the Phillies are going in already in the playoffs, so let's hope they're going to make it to the World Series. Let's go Phillies. Well, the Mets, they're not going to go to the playoffs. I mean, the World Series, because they've been just losing all the games. Okay, let's begin with some things I got this week in the flea market. Let's start with my 4 VHS tapes, like the TV movie of The Gathering with Ed Asner and Maureen Stapleton. This is a Good Times home video release in 1987. And you know, it originally came out in World Vision in 1983. So what this tape looks like, seems like a good TV Emmy Award winning Christmas classic from 1977. Now we got here Karate Kid, the original with Raplh and Pat Morita. This is an early 1985 VHS. This tape is not exactly the original I wanted. I might have to sell that for a future for my eBay items. Here's what this tape looks like. Printed it on July 29, 1987. This is the early 85 sticker label. This is a reprint from 86. Colorful label. There's a barcode on the crown, and there's the printed it on the 31st week of 87. I'll be selling that on eBay. And here's another one. Not all new, not so great moments in sports. I'll be selling this on eBay, part of the future sports tapes from Sports Illustrated and an HBO video from 1987. Somebody forgot to rewind it, and the print date was probably covered on the sticker label. Yep. And here's another 1-2-3 contact VHS. The one I showed you that from my previous update videos that I did back in June. This is a program called Flying. It's from the Emmy Award-winning science series. And it's made by Children's Television Workshop. The series ran from 1980 to 1988. This is from Golden Book Video. That was released in 1989. Here's what this tape looks like. No print date on it. I just checked the tape. It has no death tone, but it has the at the end. And I got a couple of these Smurfs DVDs I got when I was in the flea market. Yep. The Smurfy Tales came out in late 2009 release. Probably around by August, around mid-2009. This happens to be a full Smurfs DVD release ever. Here's some episodes from season 2 of the Smurfs, like The Last Laugh, The Amazing Smurfs, The Lost City of York, Johan's Army, that's with Johan and Pee-wee in it, and The Good and the Bad and the Smurfy. Yep. I'm planning to sell this on eBay for the very near future. Here's what this DVD looks like. Have a good Smurfy time. And here's the Smurfs to the rescue. This was maybe the 8th Smurfs DVD release. Came out originally. But most of the times they're just reissues from the episodes in season 1. And that sucks. Let's start with the episode called The Goblin of Boulder Woods with Johan and Pee-wee. Sideshow Smurfs from season 1. The one I already have in season 1 volume 2 DVD set. The 3 Smurfeteers It came from outer space. One good Smurfy disturbs another. The sky is smurfing, the sky is smurfing. Came out in the summer of 2013, which is at the time when, like, the Smurfs movie 2 came out in theaters. Here's what this DVD looks like. Have a good Smurfy time. And now I got some 3 Laserdiscs that start with the Truman Capote's movie of In Cold Blood with Robert Blake and Scott Wilson and John Forsythe. It's based on a true story about these 2 boys murdered an innocent family for money, published in 1959 by Truman Capote, and they got executed for that in real life. This is a true story. And this Laserdisc of In Cold Blood came out in 1984. It was originally came out on VHS and Beta around 1982 from the original Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. Then it was reissued around 1984. I checked out the Laserdisc of In Cold Blood on the end of side 3, and guess what I found? The 1979 FBI warning screen with these films are sold for home use only in yellow text, and then the FBI warning screen at the end. Exact FBI warning screen they used in the earlier Three Stooges volumes on VHS and Beta. Yep. We got a second Laserdisc I got. That is High Road to China with Bess Armstrong and Tom Selleck. This is the 1983 Laserdisc. It's out the same time as on VHS in the Warner Home Video clamshell. Show you what this disc looks like. This got to be a little late 80s reprint or something. Yep. It was also available in CED video disc. And here's something that's pretty rare from the Criterion collection, For All Mankind. This is about when the men discovered the moon in 1969. It's called like Apparel, something like that. There was a film about Apparel with Tom Hanks, made years later. And this Laserdisc came out in 1989. From the first printing, yep. It's got to be from 1989, the Voyage Company. This is when they have everything in the Criterion. I'll show you what this disc looks like. Hold on. Everything's a pain in the butt. It's just like records. Here's the menu description about this program. Printed in 1989. Here's side 1 of this disc, and here's side 2. And it has like a CAV format, the one that has to play it in slow motion when you press pause. Yeah. I've been collecting Laserdiscs for about 17 years, since I was 21. So it's going to be my first 18 years by August of next year. And here's side 3 of disc 2, For All Mankind. And here's side 4 of disc 2. So that's all the Laserdiscs I have that I just got from the flea market. And they're about $2 a piece, as long as it's not $7 when I used to get that at the Jerry's Picture Store in Midtown Manhattan when I lived in Queens, New York during the 2000s, during the 2010s, as a matter of fact. I really miss Jerry. He was the original picture store owner, so he died around November of 2018. Now we got here some Disney books. I got it in the flea market, and I paid about, how many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 books for $8. These books were just released in Walt Disney's Fun to Read Library series in 1986. It started with Mickey Meets the Giant, like from the Brave Little Tailor, the 1938 cartoon short of the Silly Symphonies. It's not really the Giant for Mickey and the Beanstalk. Next one we got here is Goofy's Big Race, the fourth volume of the series from 1986. This is not exactly from the cartoon short. This is they made it from their own book. Clarence Ducky Nash has been dead probably since '85. He was the original Donald Duck's voice. Next one we got here is Mickey Finds a Kitten, the seventh volume of the series. In the past, I've been selling those books off on eBay, long as I can remember. Here's the ones that are available from volumes 1 through 19. And these series are made from Disney Bantam Books production. The next one we got, volume 8, is Dumbo at Bat. There's like one of the memorable Dumbo characters. I like the ringmaster in the animated version of Dumbo, did a voice by character actor Herman Bing. I might only know Herman Bing appeared in a lot of Jeanette MacDonald, Nelson and Eddie films of the 1930s. And we got volume 9, it's Wendy's Adventure in Neverland. It's like Peter Pan angle. Wendy, John, and Michael. Yep. Kathleen Beaumont for the voice of Wendy, she's still alive. The one she plays Alice in Wonderland. She's got to be 84 years old. Here's volume 14, Donald Cries Wolf, like a prank, like a false alarm. Just like Aesop's Fables, never call, like that kid calls, like, there's a wolf coming. Now we got volume 15, it's Hiawatha's Kind Heart. This is based on the 1938 Silly Symphony short that was made in the series, in one of the later ones of the Silly Symphonies. And finally here is The Road to Reading, the final volume of the series, where they show some highlights with some previous Disney books in the series. Yep. From moments from the clips from Mickey Meets the Giant, Pooh's New Clothes, Dumbo at Bat, the one I just showed you just now, Welcome Back Snow White, and what else? Furtherman and the Bullies, the one who sits all day sniffing flowers. That was a 1938 Disney cartoon short. There's Donald Cries Wolf, I showed you just now, and Donald Learns a Lesson. So that concludes for this for today's update video for October 9, 2022. I'll see you again next time when I give you more updates. You just take care. Try to comment, subscribe, or ring a bell if you like this video. Goodbye, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.